What's going on, everybody? My name is Jonathan. I'm the proud owner of the family channel, and this is my intro. So I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. Basically what this channel is going to be for is it's going to be to talk about the way that our society is changing and how it affects our kids and how it affects our family. I'm going to try to keep the videos short, especially this one, about 5 minutes, just to explain myself and explain the channel. A little bit about myself. I'm 36. I'm a truck driver, as you can see. I do tanker driving. I'm recently separated, and that's kind of some of the things that brought this to light, that made me think about these things. I have a son and 2 daughters, and it just made me think. It's I feel like just to kind of touch on the different topics real quick. I feel like divorce has become normalized. I feel like if there's problems in your relationship, that it's easier to just say, let's just get a divorce. You know what I mean? The person's not happy with certain things that are going on in the relationship, and you always have, I feel like, this is my personal opinion, I always feel like in a relationship you have one person that will stay solid no matter what. I mean, they'll go to the end of the world with you. But the other person, and sometimes it doesn't matter, it could be the woman, it could be the man. I mean, it just depends on the person's loyalty and where their loyalty lies, or where they learned it from. But I feel like you always have one that will stay the course no matter what, and then you always have the other one that wants to give up. Unfortunately, in my situation, I was the one that didn't want to give up and wanted to keep things working out, and wanted to go to therapy and things like that. So in light of my situation, I'm not going to go into detail. I don't want to give personal details about what happened, but it made me think a lot about things. It made me think a lot about how the dynamics of a relationship works. Since I've been alone, I've had a lot of time to rethink the way that I did things, and think about how I could change things. So it's kind of been like a growing experience. Me and this other person are still trying to maybe steam things up and see if we can get our family back together. So that's a good thing. But anyway, let me move on. I'm just babbling on. So I feel like we consume all these different things: Instagram, Facebook, things we see on TV. Just it's all around us, you know. If you're not happy with your marriage, go cheat on this person. Then you have a side woman or a side man, or you have all these different things that we're constantly bombarded with everywhere. You know what I mean? If you're not happy in your relationship, you should cheat on this person, or you should leave. You know, divorce is the answer to everything now. So with that, I want to say that when you use divorce as an answer for everything, right, and you have kids, you have children, like I do, what ends up happening is for the next generation of kids, which would be my younger ones, and your younger ones, if you have kids too, and you're around my age, what happens is that you are already showing them that divorce is okay, right? Now, we're not talking about, if we're talking about like a abuse situation, right, where the woman is being beat or raped or whatever's happening in that relationship. If we're talking about extreme things like that, a woman has every right to get out, to get away. A man too, because believe it or not, men deal with abuse as well. And most of the time it's mentally for most men, but it can be physical too, and it does happen quite often. So I feel like if it's an abuse situation and the person is not willing to make any changes, and it's a continuing abuse issue, then yeah, they have every reason to stop the marriage and leave. But when you're talking about normal, you know, normal issues in a relationship where you're just not seeing eye to eye, things are not going the way that you want them to go, you know, just things like that. I feel like divorce is still the answer to everything. You know, if that person isn't doing exactly what you want them to, sometimes you'll have a person in the marriage that'll be controlling. So I feel like divorce is the answer to everything. Nobody stays together anymore. And now more than ever in any time in our history in the world, not just here in the United States, in the world, I feel like now more than ever you see so many kids that are coming from broken families. And that plays into crime statistics. That plays into all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? It affects everything. So I feel like I wanted to start this channel because I wanted to bring these things to light. I think that there's a lot of people out there that are frustrated. I think there's a lot of people out there that are frustrated with the transgender movement, and the gender movement and things like that. Things are being twisted and messed up and pushed in the wrong places. You know, I don't have anything against anybody. I don't have anything against gay people. I don't have anything against the transgender people. I don't have anything against any of them. What I have an issue with is that if that is what you want to do, that's perfectly okay. That's fine. And I realize that most people don't push this on kids, right? But there is a small population of those people that are destroying our kids lives, destroying the way that they grow up, destroying the way that they learn, and destroying the way that they see the world. Now, I don't want to talk too much on that. I don't want to go into that because when I go ahead and start, you know, really putting these videos out probably every day, I want to touch on those on a different video. So that's my thoughts. This is my intro. This is what the channel is going to be about. If you have any questions for me, leave a comment down in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and share with everybody that you know. The videos will start coming soon after this. I'm currently doing this video on my cell phone, but I do have a 4K camera coming, and I will be using that for some of the videos as well. So if you do subscribe and you hit the bell and you hit like, welcome to the channel, and hopefully we can learn some things from each other. You all have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye.